Look at this chart. This is Euro USD on the 1 hour. I took a shot from this zone right here and it gave me a 3.68R. The next is pound dollar, already at 3.6. The third one is Auxie dollar at 3.76. These are 3 trades and they all close in profits, and I only use 2 time frame for every single one of them. The thing is that many traders are looking at too many time frame: monthly, weekly, daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, 15 minutes, 5 minutes. If you're doing this, it only gets you confused and disoriented because you're trying to keep up with too many time frame. This then leads to missed entries, early entries, and misanalysis. What I want to do in this video is make it simple for you. I'm going to show you the only 2 time frame needed to find professional level entries: the 1 hour and the 5 minutes time frame. I will use the 3 real trades I took to show you how it is done. By the end of the video, you will have a complete framework you can apply to any pair, any market, starting today. Let me break this down before we go into the trades. The 1 hour time frame gives you direction. That is where you read the structure. That is where you mark your areas of interest. That is where you decide if you're looking to buy or to sell. The 5 minutes time frame gives you entry. That is where you wait for confirmation. That is where you take the trade. That is the entire system. Direction on the 1 hour, entry on the 5 minutes, 2 time frames, nothing else. Now let's start with the Euro USD. You can see we are on the 1 hour time frame, and this is a clean market structure. We had a change of character here, which signifies we're about to come down, and from here we're making break of structure to the downside, break of structure to the downside. This is a last break of structure here, which also means that we should see a retracement and another break of structure. This is the market structure. What we then find here is simply our areas of interest. The way I do this is that, one, I look for supply zone. So in this chart, this is my supply zone because we have a fair value gap at this region. This forms my supply zone. This is a 1 hour supply zone. Another thing I do is that I look for the Fibonacci zone. Okay, from this top, you put your Fibonacci and you draw it to the bottom this way. So the yellow lines, that is from here now, is my Fibonacci zone. As a matter of fact, sometimes, because this is not really clear as a break of structure, sometimes I take this all the way to this high so I can mark the whole of this zone as my Fibonacci zone. But anyway, let's just keep it simple. So this is my Fibonacci loading zone. This is now my area of interest, or my zone of interest, whatever you call it. All I'm interested is on how to take a trade here to go down and target this particular zone. That is it. Now, mind you, I could do this, and I used to do it before. I could just go to take a short position from this point, okay, target the high and go this low. But there are 2 problems. One is that I'm getting a very bad risk reward ratio. If I decide to do this particular one, I'm getting a considerable good risk reward ratio here. But the thing is that this chart can just continue this way and take me out. Okay, but if I wait for a confirmation on the lower time frame, then I am less likely to be taken out of this trade. So for that confirmation, we're going to go straight down to the 5 minutes time frame, which is the second time frame we need. All we want to see is a change of character. So playing this forward, this then becomes our internal break of structure here, and this low you see here becomes the zone where we break. We are now more confident to take the trade. Okay, now look at another thing here. You can see as we're going up, we have a tiny break of structure here. Now this is not significant enough. It's still tiny, so I'm not going to consider it. I'll just let it slide. Okay, this is also a tiny change, but I don't want to consider this as well because it's just tiny. So this one will now have the next break of structure here. This one is significant. Okay, because of this becomes the area of interest if it's broken down to the downside. So once this is broken with a proper candle body closure, then we are now interested in taking this trade. So take this trade, take a short position and we target the top here. We enter this region, and where do we target? This. If I get a up to 3, then I am good with this particular trade. So this is the point I will have taken this trade in real time. So this trade hits targets risk to reward ratio at 3.6. It's about 6.8 in the actual trade I took. So this is 3.66 here. So this is a very clean trade, because when the change of character happened here, this is a change of character. It's just an indication that the sellers are taking over this market, that we can now enter this trade. So technically it's hit on this particular trade. Now for a trader with a 50k prop firm account, risking 1% trade, that is a $1,840 from this one setup. The next one is the pound dollar. We are on the 1 hour time frame. What can you see here? We can see structure again. So we'll have a liquidity sweep here. We'll have break of structure around here and another break of structure here. So where is our area of interest? There are two of them. One is this one above here, okay, which we can still get back into. Another one is this one here, this one that led to the immediate break of structure we have here. And this is where confirmation entry on the 5 minutes becomes really important, because if we go down to the 5 minutes time frame, you will observe something. You will observe that we never got a confirmation on this time frame. If you look at this, all this never really broke. They were all just liquidity sweep that is going on. This is what makes confirmation entry very, very powerful, because if I just gone ahead and taking a short position from this particular point without a confirmation entry and think I'm all good and good, I'll have just lost this particular trade. So it's important you wait for confirmation entries before you take the trade. Now, since this area of interest did not give a confirmation, the next area of interest that we're looking at, especially since that we have entered into an efficient zone here, is this area of interest above here. So I'm just going to wait for the chart to get there before I go to the lower time frame, 5 minutes, to look for a change of character. And mind you, if I also put my Fibonacci from this top to this bottom, you can see we can start looking for area of interest from this zone. So from here, we can now go to the 5 minutes time frame to look for that. So what can you see? One is this. This is a change of character. This is a break of structure, internal break of structure. Even if this doesn't look significant to you, from this point, from here, it's significant enough. Okay, which means that this is a level that we want broken before we consider taking this particular entry. And this level was broken in this region. So from here, we can now go about, one is broken with a candle body closure. We can then go ahead and place our 2 here, target this. And where do you target? The bottom, this very bottom. Now, what I do sometimes is to, once this happens, I like to take this to around this region, okay, which is midway to this from this break. Let's go to the 15 minutes to make it faster. Now, there's something I want to mention here. Even though this is my target, from my trade, I am very okay once I get to a risk-reward ratio of 3. Because in hindsight, this trade did not actually go ahead to hit this particular region. But this trade was taken at the same time with Euro USD and the Auxie dollar, and when they were at this point, they were already hitting their targets, but GBP did not hit the targets. So this is how this trade played out. Now let's look at the Auxie. For the Auxie dollar, this is exactly the same thing. There's really nothing much here. The only difference is that over here we didn't get a break of structure, we got a liquidity sweep. But this is Auxie US dollar, and Euro US dollar and GBP US dollar are showing dollar strength. So because of that, we can consider this to be, you can consider that this will likely as well follow through. One thing I've discovered is that when you have a sweep below, it's usually signified at the top as where it's going to be taken out, which will also lead into this particular zone above. And another thing you have to watch out for, again, in just like we had in pounds dollar, is this zone. Because we needed confirmation entry, we would not have taken this particular trade from this particular zone. Now let's go to the 5-minute time frame and see how this also plays out. Now, if you observe, across all 3 trades, I use the same exact framework. 1 hour to find the area of interest, 5 minutes to find the confirmation. That is it. And there is one more rule I follow, and that ties to all this together. I do not take a trade if the risk-reward ratio is not up to 3. If the math doesn't give me a 3-hour minimum, I don't take the trade. I wait for the next one. This is non-negotiable for me. Now, the hard part of this isn't learning the framework. The framework is simple. You just watch it and I showed you how it's done. The hard part is being on the chart at the right time, on the right pair when the 5 minutes confirmation prints. Most people can't do that. They have jobs, they have families to attend to, they miss the setup by 20 minutes and the trade is gone. This is exactly why I'm building CopyMe. CopyMe is a copy trading platform where real traders, including me, take the entries and your account automatically copies the same trades in real time. So when I take a setup like the Euro USD I just showed you, every CopyMe user is copying me in CopyMe, take the same entry, the same stop loss, the same targets. You don't have to be on the chart. You don't have to spot the 5 minutes confirmation yourself. The trade just shows up in your account according to the risk you set per trade. We're launching by the end of June. The waitlist is open. The link is in the description. Now, everything I just walked you through, it works for swing trades. The 1 hour for direction, the 5 minutes for entries. But what if you can't wait for swing trade? What if you only have a few hours a day to trade? There is a different version of this system for day traders, and the time frame are completely different. I will show you that in this next video.